beverage, making sure you don't go thirsty tonight.
And standing to my left in the Bud Light blue corner, he weighed in at 185 pounds. He has a record of 5-2. He stands at 6'2". He's 27 years old, and he is an independent fighter out of Las Vegas. Let's give it up for Josiah G.I. Simpson. And standing in the red corner to my right, he weighed in at 185 pounds. He has a record of 2-1. He stands at 6'2", and he's 19 years old, fighting out of Spokane Valley, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, out of Spokane. Give it up for Noah Connors.
All right, ring introductions have been made. Both fighters make their way to the center of the cage with referee Dave Evans for the final instructions here. Now, Jesse, interesting. Both fighters 6'2", both fighters 185, kind of mirror images of each other.
Both fighters looking the same amount of physically intimidating in the ring. And let's see how this affects their ability to fight. Guys this tall, this lean.
Nice kick followed by a right hand.
Both of them hurt here.
Simpson with the kick. Connors with the right hand. They're mixing it up again, trading. Again, no slow starts here. These guys come in, they are throwing some leather, and Noah Connors with some heavy hands, and Josiah with some really nice kicks.
Simpson got a nice sprawl here and attempted a takedown. It is hard to pick a guy this heavy and this long up, and he is about to lift him.
There we go. Connors gets the double leg takedown against the cage. Simpson immediately closes guard. Yeah, looks like he's got a butterfly on the left and closed on the right. Connors is pushing him into the corner there.
Again, the cage can be your friend or your enemy in times like this, and both fighters doing everything they can to make sure it's friendly. Feels like a cheese grater on your back as you're being pressed against it here. Dominating pressure out of Connors.
Once again, Connors switches off to a double leg.
And here he sneaks a wrap over both legs.
Simpson tries to get up, so that was a nice attempt at a stand-up by Simpson. Connors, great counter to bring him back down to the ground.
He's wrapping up, could be working towards the back here. Almost got the back, he managed to stand up. Another lift into a takedown, the cage being a friend for both parties here.
Simpson on his feet was digging for underhooks there. Took a look at a possible guillotine and then started throwing the heavy hands. So he's connecting there. Nice left hook by Simpson.
Beautiful.
Connors dropping down again for that takedown, Jesse. Both these guys, heavy hands.
Taking shots to the ribs for that takedown attempt, and he gets the takedown.
So once again, this is takedown number 3.
Eating some heavy shots to get it done. You can see that red mark on the back of the ribs there. It hurts to take a guy like this down. But he got him down, and he's starting to retaliate with some shots from the top.
Connors trying to do a little bit of ground and pound, but it looks like Simpson's no stranger to the ground. He was trying to throw up a triangle there. His hips very loose as he's moving.
And we can hear the corner of Simpson shouting for that triangle attempt. They want an arm isolated, and they want a triangle thrown.
So now we have a little bit of slowdown in the action here as Connors trying to get out to side control.
And we've wound up in half guard.
Caught in the half guard there of Josiah Simpson, who's trying to isolate an arm for a Kimura.
He has the Kimura grips, and these can come on fast. And
that's it.
That is
it. Oh, Connors is saying he did not tap, but that'll happen sometimes when the arm is bent too far. If there is a grunt or a sound, anything that sounds like it could be a verbal. So let's see where we're going. We have a little bit of confusion here.
Referee Dave Evans using his own discretion, and he will tell fighters before fights, if I hear a guttural sound of pain or any indication that things might be going too far, for your own safety.
That's considered a verbal tap, and you can see how far the arm went back, and it looked like Noah was trying to defend with his other arm, which shows incredible flexibility. And I'll tell you, Jesse, with my shoulders, I'm envious of anybody with that flexibility. But when Josiah Simpson had that Kimura locked up, he wasn't letting it go, and he was taking it to the bank.
Good humility out of Noah Connors here. Immediately wanted to challenge the decision, but after just a single second of calming down, he said, all right.
He understood.
Very fair.
He understood. Once again, a great sportsmanship by everybody that has stepped into the cage tonight.
Referee Dave Evans. I do not envy the position of the referee in the ring, and he does a fantastic job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you what happened here.
Get an
I'm going to
explanation
ask for a little
the
bit
ring
of patience
announcer.
here.
Here we go.
Having been a referee and ref lots of fights myself, I can tell you that that is one of the toughest jobs that there is. You have to make split-second decisions in rapidly evolving situations. Our referee's first concern is the safety of the fighters. The referee admits that he made a mistake. He thought that the fighter tapped. The fighter did not tap, and it was verified. So we are calling this, to be fair to both fighters, we are calling this bout a no contest, and they will get a chance to do it again. But let's give everybody involved here a big round of applause, because it's about safety.